Ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stuff in your life? Do you sometimes look around your home and wonder how you accumulated so much? If so, you're not alone. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, own more, and consume more. But what if there's a better way to live? What if having less could actually lead to more happiness, freedom, and fulfillment? This is where the power of minimalism comes in. Minimalism isn't just a trendy buzzword or a passing fad. It's a purposeful way of living that's gaining traction worldwide. But what exactly is minimalism, and why should we consider living as simply as possible? At its core, minimalism is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It's not about depriving yourself or living an austere life. Instead, it's about making intentional choices about what you allow into your life, from possessions to commitments to relationships. Many people misunderstand minimalism, thinking it means living with barely any possessions or giving up all material comforts. This couldn't be further from the truth. Minimalism looks different for everyone. For some, it might mean downsizing to a smaller home. For others, it could be decluttering their closet or simplifying their schedule. The key is to find what works for you and aligns with your values and goals. Let's talk about the problem of excess in our society. We live in a consumer-driven world where more is often seen as better. Advertisements tell us we need the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, and the biggest homes to be happy and successful. We're encouraged to work longer hours to afford more things, creating a cycle of consumption that can be hard to break. But all this excess comes at a cost, and not just financially. Owning too much stuff can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of being overwhelmed. We spend time cleaning, organizing, and maintaining our possessions instead of focusing on experiences and relationships that truly bring joy. Our homes become cluttered, our minds become cluttered, and we lose sight of what's truly important. This is where minimalism offers a solution. By consciously choosing to live with less, we can experience a wide range of benefits. One of the most significant advantages is mental clarity. When you're not constantly surrounded by clutter and excess, your mind feels clearer and more focused. You're able to think more creatively and make decisions more easily. Minimalism can also lead to reduced stress. With fewer possessions to worry about and maintain, you have more mental and emotional energy for the things that really matter. You're no longer weighed down by the constant need to organize, clean, or find storage solutions for your stuff. Another major benefit of minimalism is financial freedom. When you stop buying things you don't need, you naturally spend less money. This can lead to reduced debt, increased savings, and more financial security. You might even find that you're able to work less or pursue a career you're more passionate about because you no longer need to earn as much to support a consumer-driven lifestyle. Perhaps most importantly, minimalism gives you more time for what truly matters. When you're not constantly shopping, cleaning, or organizing, you have more time to spend with loved ones, pursue hobbies, or work towards personal goals. You can focus on experiences rather than things, leading to a richer, more fulfilling life. Let's consider the environmental impact of minimalism. In a world facing serious environmental challenges, living simply is more important than ever. By consuming less, we naturally reduce our waste and carbon footprint. Every item we buy requires resources to produce, package, and transport. By being more mindful about our purchases, we can significantly reduce our impact on the planet. Minimalism also encourages us to buy higher quality items that last longer rather than cheap, disposable goods. This supports more sustainable manufacturing practices and reduces the amount of waste we produce. Additionally, when we do need to get rid of things, minimalists are more likely to donate or recycle items rather than sending them to landfills. So how can you start incorporating minimalism into your life? The first step is to assess your current lifestyle. Take a look around your home. Which items do you use regularly? Which ones bring you joy? And which ones are just taking up space? This process can be eye-opening, as many of us don't realize how much unnecessary stuff we've accumulated over time. Next, Start identifying what's essential in your life. This goes beyond just physical possessions. Think about how you spend your time and energy. What activities, commitments, and relationships add value to your life? Which ones drain you or no longer serve a purpose? Remember, minimalism is about making room for what's important by eliminating the unnecessary. When it comes to decluttering, there are many techniques you can use. One popular method is to go through your belongings category by category: clothes, books, papers, etc. As you review each item, ask yourself if it's truly necessary or if it brings you joy. If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. Another approach is to do a 30-day minimalism challenge. For each day of the month, get rid of the number of items corresponding to the date. So on day 1, you remove 1 item, on day 2, 2 items, and so on. By the end of the month, you'll have eliminated hundreds of unnecessary possessions. As you declutter, be mindful of how you dispose of items. Whenever possible, donate usable goods to charity or give them to friends who might need them. For items that can't be donated, look into recycling options. The goal is to minimize waste while simplifying your life. Going forward, it's important to be more mindful about new purchases. Before buying something, ask yourself if you really need it. Will it add value to your life? Is it replacing something you're getting rid of, or is it just adding to your possessions? By being more intentional about what you bring into your life, you can prevent clutter from building up again. Minimalism isn't just about physical possessions, it can also apply to how you spend your time. Many of us have overcrowded schedules, leaving us feeling busy and stressed, but not necessarily productive or fulfilled. Take a look at your commitments and activities. Which ones align with your values and goals? Which ones do you truly enjoy? It might be time to start saying no to things that don't serve you, even if they're good things. In today's digital age, it's also worth considering digital minimalism. Our devices and online activities can take up a lot of our time and mental energy. Consider decluttering your digital life by unsubscribing from unnecessary emails, unfollowing social media accounts that don't add value, and being more intentional about your screen time. As you start your minimalist journey, you'll likely face some challenges. One common hurdle is dealing with sentimental items. It can be hard to let go of things that hold memories or were gifts from loved ones. Remember, keeping every sentimental item doesn't necessarily honor the memory or the person who gave it to you. Consider keeping a few special items and letting go of the rest. You might take photos of sentimental objects before donating them, so you still have the memory without the physical clutter. Another challenge is resisting consumer pressure. We're constantly bombarded with advertisements and societal messages telling us we need more to be happy. It takes conscious effort to resist these messages and stay true to your minimalist values. Remember why you chose this path and the benefits you've experienced. It can help to surround yourself with like-minded people or join online communities focused on simple living. As you embrace minimalism, you might notice a ripple effect in your life and the lives of those around you. Friends and family might be inspired by the positive changes they see in you. They might ask about your new lifestyle or even start decluttering their own spaces. This is how movements grow, one person at a time, making small changes that add up to big impacts. By choosing to live more simply, you're not just improving your own life, you're contributing to building a more sustainable world. Imagine if more people adopted minimalist principles. We'd see less waste, reduced consumption of natural resources, and potentially even changes in how products are manufactured and marketed. Maintaining a minimalist lifestyle is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a perfect state of minimalism and then you're done. Instead, it's about creating new habits and regularly reassessing your needs and wants. You might find that your version of minimalism evolves over time, and that's okay. The key is to stay mindful and intentional about what you allow into your life. One helpful habit is to do regular minimalism check-ins with yourself. Perhaps once a month or every few months, take some time to review your possessions, commitments, and goals. Are you still living in alignment with your values? Have unnecessary items started to creep back in? Use these check-ins as an opportunity to course-correct if needed. Another important aspect of maintaining a minimalist lifestyle is learning to appreciate what you have. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can help you feel content with less. Take time each day to acknowledge the things in your life that bring you joy and value, whether they're material possessions, relationships, or experiences. Remember, minimalism isn't about perfection. It's about progress and making choices that align with your values and goals. There may be times when you struggle or feel tempted to fall back into old consumer habits. That's normal. Be patient and kind to yourself as you navigate this lifestyle change. The key points we've covered. Minimalism is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest. It offers numerous benefits, including mental clarity, reduced stress, financial freedom, and more time for what's important. It's also a powerful way to reduce your environmental impact and contribute to a more sustainable world. Starting a minimalist lifestyle involves assessing your current situation, identifying what's essential, and decluttering both your physical and digital spaces. It requires being mindful of new purchases and learning to resist consumer pressure. While there may be challenges along the way, the benefits of living simply far outweigh the difficulties. Minimalism is more than just a way of organizing your home or reducing your possessions. It's a mindset shift that can lead to greater contentment, purpose, and freedom in all areas of your life. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over things, and intentionality over mindless consumption. So, are you ready to explore the power of minimalism in your own life? Remember, you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start small. Choose one area of your life to simplify. Maybe it's your closet, your schedule, or your shopping habits. Take that first step towards a simpler, more intentional way of living. As you begin this journey, keep in mind that your version of minimalism doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It's about finding what works for you and what allows you to live your best life. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and remember why you started this journey in the first place. Living simply in a world that constantly tells us we need more takes courage and conviction. But the rewards, peace of mind, financial freedom, more time for what matters, and a lighter impact on the planet are well worth the effort. So take a look around you. What can you simplify? What can you let go of? What areas of your life could benefit from a minimalist approach? The power to create a simpler, more meaningful life is in your hands. Why not start today? Your future self will thank you for it. Minimalism isn't about depriving yourself, it's about making room for abundance. Abundance of time, energy, freedom, and joy. It's about clearing away the clutter, both physical and mental, so you can focus on what truly brings you happiness and fulfillment. As you move forward, keep an open mind and be willing to experiment. What works for you today might not work tomorrow, and that's okay. The beauty of minimalism is its flexibility. It's a lifestyle that can adapt and evolve as you do. Consider documenting your minimalist journey. Keep a journal, take before and after photos, or share your experiences with friends. This can help you stay motivated and see how far you've come. It might also inspire others to consider simplifying their own lives. Remember, every small step counts. Every item you declutter, every mindful purchase you make, every commitment you reassess, it all adds up to create significant change over time. Don't underestimate the power of these small actions. As you simplify your life, you might find yourself with more time and mental space. Use this opportunity to explore new interests, deepen relationships, or work towards long-held dreams. Minimalism isn't just about having less stuff, it's about creating space for what truly matters to you. The power of minimalism lies in its ability to help us focus on what's truly important in life. By living as simply as possible, we can reduce stress, increase happiness, save money, and contribute to a more sustainable world. It's a path to freedom. Freedom from excess, from mindless consumption, and from the constant pressure to have more. So, are you ready to harness the power of minimalism in your own life? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your step towards a simpler, more intentional life starts now. What will you simplify first?